Have you seen the latest Hex Nut jewelry trend and wanted a piece for yourself but found it a little bit out of your reach? Follow along this easy tutorial and I'll show you how to make your own Hex Nut Bracelet with my friends at allfreebeadedjewelry.com. You'll need leather cord, scissors, some craft wire and cutters, flat nose pliers, and a clipboard is really helpful to hold your work. A charm, 2 split rings or jump rings, a small jump ring, and the closure of your choice. I'm using a toggle. And of course you'll need 18 small hex nuts.
The first thing you want to do is to cut 3 lengths of your leather cord in about 1 yard length. Now you want to fold that in half, and we're going to attach it to either your split ring or your jump ring. I'm using a split ring. And how you want to do that is you place the loop inside the split ring and then just split it so it goes down the sides, and then tighten that up. And you may have to pull on your cords a little bit to get that all tightened. Use your clipboard to hold that ring down and divide your cord into 3 portions of 2 each, and you want to start braiding. And it's just your normal simple braid. You want to make sure it's tight and just continue your normal braid for about 1 inch. And now that we've braided for about 1 inch, probably 1.5 inches, we want to take the braid strands on the left, put on your hex nut, and bring that up to the top, and then cross it over to the middle. And now you're going to take the strands on the right, add your hex nut, and bring that up. And cross that one over to the center. And you're going to continue this, adding the hex nuts, first left, then right. And this is what it should look like when you've got your 18 hex nuts all braided on. And now what you want to do is just continue braiding down for, I'd say, about 3 inches. And now we have the braid. I braided about 3, maybe 4 inches. And now we want to tie that off. So you just want to take the first 2 and then take the middle and your right one, tie that off. I just want to straighten that out so we didn't distort the braid. Now I'm going to trim the length of my cord just to make it easier to work with. Now take your other split ring and thread the ends through it. Bring it down and fold over your end about 1 inch. Then we want to take these ends, wrap it around body of your bracelet and tie a knot. Once you have the knot flat, you want to cut yourself a piece of wire or open a jump ring. You can do that, use that. Place the wire very close to the bottom of that knot and wrap it to secure. Trim any excess wire and use your flat nose pliers to bend that down. Make sure there are no stray ends. And now take the loose ends, cut yourself another piece of wire, or again use a jump ring, and about 1 inch up you want to wrap those ends. And once you have it wrapped, take your scissors and cut the ends clean off. Now we move to the other side. The first thing we want to do is add our charm. Find your split ring opening, thread on your charm, and I just move the split ring through that knot. And there is your charm is attached. Now we want to take our toggle clasp and our jump ring. I've already opened mine. Take your jump ring, attach your toggle clasp, and then attach it to the ring with the charm, and close your jump ring. And there's our completed bracelet.